Hi guys, it's Miss Nick, and I'm going to show you today how we can do some of the curved hatch lines to draw a more realistic branch. Now, for your benefit, I have actually gone out with a saw and sawed branches off trees from my backyard. I don't know what kind of trees they are, but they have a really nice line pattern on the bark that you're going to see. All right, so I hope you guys appreciate it. I am going to be bringing them into class. Those of you who are remote learners only, if you really want to use these kinds of tree branches for your example at home, I can encourage you to go and check out your backyard. They all are obviously like local, but if you can't find them, maybe you can come by and I can leave some to let you guys use. So if you want me to do that, leave me a message and I will make sure that I have them available for you. Okay, so here I am. I have my tree branch. You might be able to see. I will try to bring it closer to the camera. But in this tree branch, it's really helpful for us because as we try to draw our volume, showing volume, we can actually follow the lines that are created with the bark on this branch really, really well. So here I go. I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to look at my branch. Now, of course, I have the basic shape that I'm going to go over here, and you'll see, again, not holding too tight because I don't want those little details to be super tight yet. Halfway down my brush, not my brush, my pencil. Got the shape of the branch coming down, kind of comes out in there, about over here. It's a little offshoot. Can't see where this one connects because it's on the other side. Actually, it's a little bit shorter, but again, this is a gesture drawing, really, really fast work done there just to get placement. Now, in order to get the volume, I know that my branch kind of ends at an angle there because I sawed it myself. Now I'm going to start to put in the rings. And as you can see, those curved lines will give me a little bit of the volume that I'm looking for. Does not have to be perfect, but as they come closer to me, those lines are going to bend in a slightly different direction. So when they're up here, they're more of an angle that's going this way, but as they get closer, they start to curve inwards. And of course, where they're darker, I'm going to start to put in maybe some half-broken lines. Where I see highlights, I'm going to leave more of a space. And around the edges, where I can see that the lines are curving and it's creating more of a shadow, my curved lines on my page are going to be closer together. So we can have curved lines that go all the way across. I don't know if you guys can see, but we can have curved lines that go all the way across like this to create that volume. But then if we want to have some areas that are a little bit darker, we can do some half curved lines just to show more shading. Have some that connect all the way through. Then of course we have some areas that have a highlight or even the different color in the wood itself. You can see how it has that lighter spot. So we wouldn't necessarily make that as dark as the other areas. So basically with your pencils, we are going to create the volume of a branch by using those curved lines. And you guys can take your time doing this. Of course, this is a really, really, really rough, quick sketch from me. But if you guys take your time, you should be able to come up with something that is detailed and well planned. And that looks pretty much like a branch. Now if you have branches coming off the side, you're going to do those little extra bits. But you can see how these details come together. Now, of course, branches also have a tendency to get thicker the further they get to the base. And some of these can be connected. They don't always have to be completely separated, but we want to really have that curve in there. And we will have some little knots that come off the side. This is a very, very quick, rough example of how it's done. Of course, when we're in class and when we are doing our work on our own time, we will be able to take our time, not rush it, and do some high quality drawings of branches with some nice little curved hatch lines. So again, your hatch lines can be connected, so you can do something that's a little bit more like this. The basic point is for you to use your lines well, for you to make sure that they have a curve to them. So a curve almost being like a sideways C or a U shape. So that way you're creating that rounded nature that a branch has. All right? Okay guys, so for those of you in class, we'll be doing this together. For those of you at home, I would love to see what you can create using some branches that you find in your yard. And again, if you need some really good branches, I can give you some if your parents want to come out and pick them up. All right, see you soon. Can't wait to see your drawings. Bye guys.